Hey guys, I'm Michael from Ekids. Now this week we're still talking about trust. And as you remember, a couple weeks ago, we studied the story of Jacob. And if we were honest, Jacob wasn't exactly trustworthy, but we learned that God is trustworthy even when we're not. And we also learned that we should do good things to do good things, not do bad things to do good things. We need to be people of trust, people of honor, and people of integrity. To try to be like how God is. Now, this week, we studied about Joseph. And let me tell you, Joseph has an amazing story. We only got to part 1 of 2 in a story this week, and we'll finish it next week. But this week, we talked about how Joseph was Jacob's favorite son. Who has a favorite kid? You shouldn't. Anyway, so he has his favorite kid. He gives him this coat of many colors. And then Joseph has this crazy dream that the bottom line is that he dreamt that he would rule over his brothers. Oh no, that made his brothers mad. And you can imagine, if your brother said that he was going to rule over you, then you wouldn't like it either. But I hope you wouldn't take the same kind of action that Joseph's brothers took. They took him and they put him down in a hole, like Alice in Chains would say. And they ended up getting him down in this well, down in this hole. And Jacob was all alone, probably scared to death, but he still had trust in God, even though he was down. Now, fast forward, the way the story ends is that his brothers end up dipping some of his clothes in goat's blood. They go back and tell their father Jacob that Joseph was dead. Meanwhile, he had been sold into slavery, and he goes into under Pharaoh's house to this guy named Potiphar, and he becomes a slave. And even in his slavery, Joseph trusts God. Joseph was a man of faith, of trust, and of integrity. Now, his father wasn't exactly a man of integrity, but you know what? God is. And he blessed, we'll see in the future weeks, that he blessed Jacob through the lineage of Joseph and through his other brothers, even though Jacob wasn't the one that was trustworthy. We've learned in these lessons that God is awesome, and we can trust God even when we can't trust ourselves. So guys, that's the challenge and that's the application for you. Even when you're down in a hole, you can trust God. When your children are down in a hole, they can trust God. So can we build them to learn to trust God? And beyond trusting God, can we build them to be trustworthy men and women of integrity? I want them to grow to be men and women of honor, integrity, and trust. I have to be honest. I caught my son Noah lying a few times. So as a parent, I have the responsibility that I have to correct that, because I want Noah to be a man of integrity, of trust, and honor, like Joseph. I want Noah to do good things, not do bad things to try to make good things happen. So I have a challenge this week, and I challenge you to install and build trust, integrity, and honor in your children this week. And not just this week, but going forward. Anyway, guys, I love you, and I hope you have an awesome week. Bye.